Hello guys, my name is Shiv and I'm from India. Basically, I belong to Uttarakhand, and today in this video, I'm going to tell you those magical and golden tips and tricks that how one can increase his vocabularies in order to become an advanced speaker of English. I've seen many times people are really struggling a lot in order to enhance their vocab power. So, if you really want to become a good vocab speaker, just watch this video till end without wasting your time and without skipping a single step. So, are you guys ready to learn all those tips and tricks? So, guys, if you really want to enhance your vocabularies, the very first and foremost thing that I want to suggest to you is power of substitution, alternative, and replacement. What does it mean? It simply means that you need to replace your vocabularies every single day. For example, today if I'm using it is really important for me. If I'm saying important, tomorrow I should not use important. Rather, I can use something else. For example, I can use synonyms. So I can use imperative, indispensable, paramount, significant, compulsory, key, mandatory, and there are so many other synonyms that you can use. So the more you replace and substitute your vocabulary, the more you're able to remember and you can enhance your vocab power to the next level. Right? Now, second thing is listening. I would suggest you guys try to listen more and more. Not for the sake of listening, but for the sake of improving your vocabularies. If you are engaged yourself into listening, you would have a great opportunity to learn different vocabularies from different people. For example, if an English teacher teaching something, just listen to him very carefully what exactly he or she is teaching. And if he or she is using any advanced vocabulary or any kind of new vocabulary that you are not acquainted with, so try to grasp it, note it down, and try to find the meaning of that vocab. This is what I do. Moreover, you can go for listening podcast, BBC News, any kind of English news. You can listen audiobooks, you can listen to native speakers, whatever. But make sure whenever you are listening to someone, just keep pen and diary in your hands so that you can write it down all those vocabularies. Right? Next is reading. How reading can help you to enhance your vocabularies. When you read, you actually acquire those stuff in your mind. So when you're reading, if you find any new vocabulary while reading, just try to write it down and search the meaning of that word in dictionary or Google. And if you think that that vocabulary is really important for you, just make notes of those vocabs. Alright? Next step is writing. Yes, if you have learned some vocabularies from any resources, just try to involve yourself into writing. But while writing, make sure you should use those vocabularies that you have learned so far from different platforms. For example, if I want to write, this is really ridiculous, right? So without thinking in your mind, just try to use some other synonyms of ridiculous. You can say this is really weird. And I would say, if you want to say, I am really curious to learn English. So without thinking in your mind, just try to write any synonym of curious. You can go for inquisitive. You can go for keen, you can go for eager, right? So these are some words that you can use while writing. So while writing, you can check whether the meaning of the word which you have written is right or not. So try to use new words while writing. Next is speaking. When you are speaking, try to use those words that you have learned from any platform or anyone, because speaking can help you a lot. For example, if you have learned 20 vocabularies, but if you are not using those vocabs in your speaking, how would you remember those vocabs? And those vocabularies are nothing more than scrap, right? So use in your daily spoken English. Now, next is, I've seen people are using modern technique in this era. It means they are searching new vocabularies on YouTube, and that's a nice idea. Whatever vocabularies you need, for example, if you're in medical field, you can search about those vocabularies. If you're in education field, you can search about those vocabularies. If you want to learn vocabularies only for the sake of communication, so you can search very moderate and average vocabularies. All you need to make sure is, while searching those vocabularies, you need to keep in accounting the reason behind learning those vocabs. Then only you would get suitable vocabularies and you can enhance your knowledge to the next level. Right. Now, next thing is, you can install any online dictionary or offline as well. That depends on you. And if you are in a single place, you don't move all the time from one place to another place, so you can keep one dictionary from market and you can read those new vocabularies that you want to learn about. And if you have dictionary in your mobile, whenever you will come across to any new word, you would have a golden opportunity to search the meaning of that vocabulary in that dictionary, and that's how you can enhance and increase your vocabularies, right? Next thing is that, for example, if you have made some notes of your vocabularies and you think like you don't have that much time to search on YouTube or write down those vocabularies in any notebook and diary, all you need to do is, whatever notes you have made for yourself, just try to make a recording of all those vocabularies. Whenever you feel that today is holiday, just wake up early in the morning, and after that, open that notebook and start reading your vocabs from top to bottom, along with those synonyms you have written in front of those vocabularies. Alright, for example, important. Synonyms are imperative, paramount, prime, significant, mandatory, compulsory, likewise. Next word is angry. So you can write it down: hyper, short temper, afraid. Right? So this is how you can make a recording. So in this way, whenever you are walking in the kitchen, you are moving towards your school, your college, you're moving into market, or wherever you are going, you would have an opportunity that you can plug Bluetooth in your mobile, and while doing your work, you can listen that recording, and this is how you can remember those vocabularies as you remember lyrics of songs that you have mostly listened, whichever is in your mobile. Alright, so do that. Next is, try to download some audios or PDF files of vocabularies from internet and try to listen those audios whenever you are free. And PDF will help you a lot in order to prepare some vocabularies notes for yourself. But not only notes, but also implementation is equally important. Right? So do that as well. Next thing you can do, just try to talk with yourself. Whenever you are in your home or whenever you are in your native place, wherever you are going, if you think that you are alone and you can talk to yourself, try to do it. For example, if I'm walking in my roof in the evening time, so I can talk to myself in this way. Hello, Shiv, how are you? How are you doing? I think today the day is really exuberant, right? And I could say, I'm feeling so enthusiastic today. So this is how you can enhance your vocabulary. Just try to talk with yourself. Along with that, you can add one more exercise that is called story narration. Use your imagination, visualization, and try to make a kind of story in your mind. It should be imaginary story. It could be any past event. It could be any memory. It depends. And it could be any short tale. Whatever you want to narrate, just make a short story. Try to use those vocabularies that you have learned so far while narration. Right? Next thing that I want to share with you is you can create your own blogs, videos on YouTube in order to remember those vocabularies, because the more you make videos for YouTube, you would have golden opportunity to remember those vocabs that you have uploaded in your YouTube channel or blogs, right? Next thing that you can do is just try to create your own panel if you are using any application, online application. So there you have to create your own panel, especially for vocabulary. Try to discuss vocabularies with your friends, with your followers, and whosoever you are talking with. You just try to play some vocab games. This is how you can enhance your vocabularies, the level you are expecting from yourself. Right. Next thing is that try to understand the essence of vocabularies in your spoken English. Rule is very simple, guys. The more you have vocabularies in your mind, the better you can express your thoughts, your ideas, and expressions. Because whenever we are speaking English, the very first thing where we are stuck in, that is vocabularies. I know what to speak, but I don't know how to speak. Why? Because I don't have adequate vocabs in my mind. And that's why I mostly fumbled and stuttered. Alright? So you can avoid your fumbleness and stutteredness by learning more and more vocabularies. You can set a target for yourself that at least 3 vocabularies in one day. Not more than that, because you can't remember those vocabs. 3 vocabs along with the synonyms are enough. Next thing that you can say, you can make some your vocabularies notes, as I do for myself. Whenever I'll come across to any new vocabulary, I always try to make some notes of those vocabularies. Means I'm writing those vocabs in diary. I have my own diary. If you don't have diary, you can do it in your mobile. Just open your notes. There you can write it down along with the meaning. And whenever you have time, take a small look towards those vocabs and start using those vocabs while talking to someone. Right? Next thing I can say, if you want to enhance your vocabularies, you can use as a fun, try to sing some English songs, and while singing, try to use those new vocabs. And you can just, make your own video only for vocabularies. Means just you are singing song, you're recording your video, and this is how you can understand how many vocabularies you have recorded so far and how many vocabularies you have learned. Right? In addition to this, you can do one more thing. If you have a study table and before sleeping in your bed, you can glue a vocabulary chart in front of you or in front of your study table, in front of your bed, so that whenever you go to the study, you would have a look towards those vocabs, and on daily basis, if you do the same thing, after 10 days, I'm damn sure you would able to remember those vocabularies. So you can glue some vocab charts in front of your study table or your bed. Next thing is that I hope you heard about root words. What are root words? Root words are those words which help you to enhance your vocabularies from the bottom. For example, there's a root word odd, A-U-D. Odd simply means H-E-A-R, here. Right? So you can do one thing. You can make new words only by this root word odd, like audio, audible, audience, audacity, right? All these words are related to here. So this is how we can enhance our vocabularies. Last but not least, I would say, no matter how many vocabularies you have learned so far, in the end of day, you need those vocabularies that you have in active mind, not in passive mind. Which simply means, one of my teachers told me that, Shiv, if you really want to remember vocabularies, all you need to do is follow this rule. And what is that rule? Use it, otherwise you're gonna lose it. If you don't want to lose, try to use. Which simply means, guys, whatever vocabularies you have learned so far, try to use those vocabularies in your day-to-day conversation. Because this is the best trick that you can follow to remember vocabularies for long term, not for the short term. So I'm done with my all tips and tricks regarding enhancing vocabularies. If you guys have any question, any doubt regarding this video, you can contact me in my Telegram ID that I have mentioned in my video. Moreover, you can send me your feedback, your queries and question in the comment section. And I hope you liked my video. So please press like button, subscribe my channel, share this video as much as possible among your friends, whosoever are really inquisitive like you, to enhance their vocabularies. And I have uploaded so many other videos. You can watch those videos in my YouTube channel regarding English. So if you have any other query, if you want me to come up with some other stuff regarding English, any doubt, anything, I want you guys to write it on in the comment section. Because your feedback, your question and your suggestion are really important for me to come up with some good stuff, something which is quite productive and constructive. So till now, I'm done with everything. Thank you for watching this video. Keep learning, keep talking, keep practicing, keep shining, and wish you all the best for your bright future and your English journey. Bye guys, see you next time.